career having your ability to fulfill this office? Of course, Rolly Simmons.
One person up here who's not retired. Well, I'm really taken aback on that. I wish Hannah would have gotten this. Because, that's really a tough question, folks. I'm sorry, but, as far as what role, I can't see, if this is dealing with double dipping or any of that stuff, everybody has a right to run for public office, and I don't care whether they're retired public service or not, or whatnot. If they're qualified, they need to step forward and go after it. You have not heard during this campaign any of us have any discussions about somebody being retired from public service and whether they should or should not. I don't think that even belongs in this arena, quite frankly. I'm 65 years old, and the only reason I'm not retired is because I own my own business. I have a general manager, and I have people that run it, and I really don't have to. But I, quite frankly, would take offense if I was, okay, I'm going to retire now.
John Hanna.
I'll up in because Rolly wanted me to. And I appreciate his comment on it because I agree this question doesn't belong in this arena at all. I know all these folks that are up here, and none of us are running for this office for any other reason except to serve the people that would put us in office. As far as, if this is addressing the double dipping, I'm not quite sure how you would consider double dipping. If you're leading one field, yes, I was in public service, I was a police officer. I was a police officer because I love serving people. I've retired, and now I want to continue to serve people, and that's why I'm doing this. Once you are a public servant and you enjoy it as much, I think, as each and every one of us up here do, I know Lucy does, Bob does, and I know Kelly does teaching, it's in your blood, and you continue to do it, and you do it for all the right reasons. You don't do it for the wrong reasons. Though there's so many out there that will try to put the wrong reasons out there and make it look like you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Kelly.
John answered part of my question. Thank you, John. I have taught 31 years, and I agree with Rolly wholeheartedly, and John. I think that once you're in public service, you have a tendency to want to continue to do that. And that's why I'm running for this position. And I think another part of your question dealt with what past experience do I have to qualify to be a supervisor. I know the history of this county. I am asked somewhere between 4 to 8 times a year to talk about Yavapai County history and Prescott history. In fact, I'm also asked to give talks on the Revolutionary War period. And by the way, 16th of August at Las Fuentes, I'm doing a thing on the Revolutionary War and the creation of the Constitution. That's what I taught for 30 years. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to open it up for questions from the audience.